Okay, Panzer Battles, classic computer war gaming from Strategic Studies Group, 1989. So picking up again, we're playing Syria Battle. Vichy makes a stand, June 9th through 21st, 1941. Okay, playing the Allied side, turn 41 and 51 altogether. So we're really down to the final stretch here in this battle. It's the morning turn of June 1941. Actually, that's a nice view right there. We just rolled into Beirut there on the left side of the screen. So let's check on things. So we just seized Beirut. Rest of the 7th Australian is coming up the coast there. We re-entered Beta Din, and also, we sent a brigade from the 7th Australian back down to retake Merjayoun. The Vichy slipped past the 7th Australian back down south to retake Merjayoun from the Commonwealth side. And on the desert side, we reestablish a defense here, but short of Kiswe. I think all I can do at this point is keep the pressure up. I think I just should have done something entirely different over here in this sector. I don't know what progress they're going to make other than at least this armor unit's small. That's large infantry unit. Large infantry unit. Over here, obviously a routed unit. No information. A small unit, but in the fort. This one over here, no information. Uncontacted, no information. Okay. Go to orders, back to 7th Australian, advance to Merjayoun, 21st Brigade, advance to Beta Din. We've got that. I think, send them north. Zamle is not a objective, so how do I get them to go? Well, I guess they could go. I could go due east to Rashaya, but well, I think I'll have them go after the enemy unit, this one or the artillery unit. Ready, enemy. So just to review real quick, even though I did videos quite a while ago, quite some time ago actually, where I went through, I think it was quite a while ago, if I remember correctly, I went through the entire game from beginning to end, but in the ready, so units can be engaged, contact, or ready. That's decreasing status with respect to enemy proximity and contact. So when they're in a ready state, they can be put in reserve, in which case they will head towards their superior headquarters and then deploy and recover and whatever else you might associate with reserve status. Or you can choose an objective and have them head towards that objective. Or if there are enemy units within a certain range, you can choose a particular enemy unit to be the destination for that formation, or you can just tell them to deploy. Okay, so I'm going to choose an enemy, so I can choose the artillery unit. I think I'm going to choose the artillery unit and see if they'll go due north on that road. Okay, So that's 21st Brigade. 25th Brigade is down here. They are definitely going to probe because supply is poor, unfortunately, but no losses. 17th Brigade. They seize Beirut, so I'm going to have them go after the infantry unit there. We'll see what happens there. Assets. That's with the 17th, that's with the 25th, that's with the 17th. Yeah, that's okay. And then the recon unit with the 17th. Okay. Support, don't need to... Not going to assign any to the 7th Australian for now anyways. Superior Headquarters is still moving. Okay. Alright. 5th Indian, 5th Brigade. Okay. They are going to prepare, and it's going to be painful if they can't dislodge that enemy unit from the fort there in the rough terrain. 16th Brigade is there, no losses, supplies poor. Engage, probe. Yeah. Okay, so the 25-pounder howitzer artillery unit is currently assigned to the 5th Brigade, which we gave the prepare order due west against that small unit in the fort. And this artillery unit is assigned to the other brigade, the 16th Brigade, which is probing due north. And okay, so let's definitely give... See how they are different. 60-pound. Let's give the 60-pounder howitzer to the 5th Brigade. So I'm just switching it to the other brigade. So now for the unit highlighted there on the far left of the screen, they now have 2 artillery units assigned to them to help them in their preparation for an assault against that fort. Okay. Finally, Orient Force. Whoops. 10% loss is not bad. So, Composite Brigade. What can they do? What can they do? They can... Now they're going to assault. So they're going to be the main effort. So they are going to get the support. Help them in that assault. They should have, yeah, the 1 asset. The artillery, they're fresh, no losses. So that's that. That's good. That feels right. Okay. Alright, this that was my main effort, and they took losses. That's too bad. Alright. Here, this was our probe there at Marjayoun. We did cause some losses. That's good. This is our probe, which is really a prepare for future assault. And this is our probe from the 16th Brigade. We took losses against that Vichy unit, which had support and currently is apparently executing a delay order. Okay, there's some... At least we routed that Vichy unit there. Okay, noon on the 19th of June. Alright, that's good. They're still heading, yep, towards that artillery unit. That's what I want. At least they'll get behind that infantry unit. 25th Brigade, yes. They are now going to prepare for an assault. 17th Brigade, that's good. Supply is fair, no losses, so they are going right into... Let's try going right into an exploit. Let's see if that works. That's always what it comes down to. Does it work? Will it work? You know, as much as I have a smallest possible amount of support, I guess I'll put it here, but you know, this isn't really an essential attack here. It'd be nice to not have to deal with Vichy units over here in this sector anymore. It'd be be nice to drive them all out, but at this point I think we have all the objectives except for having to retake Merjayun. But even that's a minor objective. 5th Indian, 5th Brigade, so they are going, see, they did prepare, so they're going to go into their assault. We'll see what they can do. 10% losses, supplies poor, engaged, attack. There, see, this is where I want to keep up the pressure. So keep up the pressure. Orient Force, Composite Brigade. Okay, keep up. Again, I say keep up the pressure. So exploit against that small Vichy army unit just south of Kisway there. Let's try to sweep it out. Oh, that'd be funny. If we sweep them away, then we're right back to where we were before at that river line. But as we can see, you know, the Vichy are clearly trying to outflank us to the west there, going through Katana. That's interesting. Huh. Alright, so this is the Vichy attack against us. It's not good to have the enemy assault you when you're in exploit. Yeah. But we both took losses. Alright. Oh wow, we destroyed that unit in the fort. Huh. So that was the nature of the game. I don't know, is it the nature of all computer games? I don't know. I know in this game you can never be certain what happened. Never be certain, because basically all the details are under the hood. But you can only say, well, probably. You can only collect like observations. So did it work that we prepared first and now we assaulted, and that it was a small unit, but it was in rough terrain in a fort? I don't know. Seems to have worked. Alright, both take losses over here. I think that yeah, that's the infantry unit there by Beirut. That's back down at Merjayun. We're probing, but I think we're really preparing, right? Alright, so exploit, that's good. We caused a loss, and that should be the small armor unit. Yep, there we go. We knocked it out. Excellent. So, we knocked it out. I wonder how much Vichy armor is left. Oh, we killed that one too. Did we kill 3 units in this turn? Wow. Good stuff. Huh. Now I think we have more maneuver space in the east there. Alright, afternoon, 19th of June 1941. 7th Australian, 21st Brigade. Okay. See, I think they can... I wonder... Do I go through Rashid? You know, I'm just gonna... Oops. I'm just gonna experiment Damascus, and I wonder what they will do. There's always room for experimentation unless you played one of these scenarios, you know, a very large number of times. I suppose the space for experimentation goes down somewhat in that case, but really there's a lot of room for experimentation. So yeah, they prepare, so they're going to assault, see if they can just retake Merjayun. 17th is definitely, well, they need to go through, well, let's give them Rashia. See what happens. Major reorientation here. The headquarters, I'm going to send them to just north of Beit Adin. See if that works. for the division, for the superior formation. Alright, Kisway, 5th Brigade. See, they're free now, so 20% loss is good supply. What do I want to do with them? It's probably not a good idea that I'm not sure what to do with them. Do they I don't know, I guess. Alright, I need to figure out what I want to do. Okay. Could this, see, this brigade but I'm not sure it's a good idea to send this brigade with 20% losses and poor supply up against that unit in a fort again. Let's go to Orient Force. Okay. I just don't know. Yeah, I'll probe. For some reason things just aren't quite how I want them here. Alright. I guess I can't, I know what, I can't let the Vichy get around there, around my flank. They have definitely been harassing me quite well in that way, yeah. And so they, I guess... Alright. Well, at least I'll give them all the support, assets, well, no, I'm going to give the 16th everything. Yeah, give the 16th everything. Okay, okay, now let's see how that works. Okay, so we assaulted after preparing. I think we prepared before that. Caused some losses, that's good. Maybe we can at least route them out of that, out of the objective there. That'd be nice. They're probing with support. No losses to report. Okay. The Vichy are counterattacking there. This is our probe and we took losses, not surprised. That was not necessarily the best idea. Okay, we did route that unit from Mirjayan. So, we routed the unit from Kisway. They have to pull back. As routed units that... As a routed... Oh, I thought so anyways. Is that not right? I thought they had to. That's funny. I thought they had to, So they don't. I wonder how the computer determines that. Well, there are some things that I have to do, or I guess get to. Actually, that unit's coming back, right? So maybe I can leave them. Well, actually, it'd be nice to not... Alright. It would be nice to not let that unit get back to that fort, right? So, let's do a night probe. Not the best idea, but... They need to rest and recuperate to at least get their supply situation straight. Orient Force probably needs to... Yeah. Well, I'm not going to use them for any night operations for now. 7th Australian, who is in good shape? See, no loss is good, so let's move. They're going to do a night probe too. Let's get moving. Now that is really interesting. That's a second combat. I don't see why, if we routed them, we pulled back. That's a second combat situation that did not go as I expected. No losses. So can they... What? This is... I thought you couldn't choose a routed unit. Wow. Or can you not choose... Oh, okay, maybe I'm confusing. You can't choose a routed unit as a target of an attack, but this is not the target of attack. This is a... I still find it interesting that you can choose a routed unit to go after if you can't choose a routed unit to attack. Huh. I thought I knew everything about this game. Poor supply. Don't see no losses. So let's get going. So the entire division is not resting and recuperating tonight. Let's move out, gain ground, conduct a couple night attacks. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what happens. So that's that probe against the artillery unit. Surprised we don't have losses reported. Frankly, that's the other probe. Huh. Oh man. I'm not sure what my units are doing at this point.